Welcome back, everyone. Developing news: a tragic accident Thursday claims the life of an Enfield letter carrier. The operator of a vehicle that struck the postal truck was also killed after police say he didn't pull over for a traffic stop. Today we're hearing from people who knew the mailman. Western Mass News reporter Lindsay Kane spoke with them.
Chris, people that knew the mailman, David Nason, told me today that he called out of work on Wednesday and then picked up a shift that wasn't his normal route on Thursday. They say he was talking to people in the area just moments before he was killed.
It started directly in front of the store. It ended maybe a couple hundred feet down the road at the Welcome to Massachusetts sign.
59-year-old David Nason was gearing up to retire after serving 40 years as a postal worker. He was working one day a week and filled in on a different route on Thursday when he was tragically killed.
Regular customers of his route came in this morning wanting to buy flowers to put at the crash site. Just crying.
Enfield police tell Western Mass News they were trying to stop the truck involved. The driver was suspected to be under the influence of alcohol. The crash ended on the border of Enfield and Longmeadow. An employee at the Pride gas station across the street from the scene did not want to go on camera, but tells Western Mass News she was working during the accident and that Nason was hit by a car that she says was traveling 80 to 100 miles an hour down the road.
The mail truck, you couldn't even identify parts of it because it was shredded. The top parts were just in pieces. They were sweeping up pieces of the mail truck. They couldn't tow it.
She tells us that a customer was out pumping gas during the incident, and a police officer on the scene asked him for his help.
The customer helped him bring the mailman's body to the side of the road on the grass, where the officer proceeded to do CPR.
She says people have been coming into her store after visiting the memorial made to honor Nason, grieving his loss.
They all really loved him. He was very adored by all his co-workers. They were all shaken up. It's awful. I mean, I said a prayer for that mailman last night and his family. I just wish that the outcome was different. I really do, because it's devastating to see that.
A postal worker who wanted to be unidentified tells Western Mass News that her route is in an area reported to have high crime. She says she can't help but worry about her safety. Although she didn't know Nason, she drove out to his memorial today with flowers in hand. We reached out to the police department and the district attorney's office for more information, but are still waiting to hear back. We do know that this investigation is still ongoing. Coming up at 6, we speak with a neighbor of David Nason for more on his legacy. In studio, Lindsay Kane, Western Mass News.